Small businesses have lost thousands, and because the area flooded in 2007, insurance for floods was very difficult, if not impossible to find. Business owners are calling for action from the government to ensure flood-prone areas can get insurance in future. Kathy Killick has this.
This was the scene last Friday in the Parkgate area of Rotherham, a sea of muddy water. Homeflair and the businesses around it were inundated. And here we are today. Most of the water's gone, but that's only exposed the awful damage.
We lost everything. 90% of the stock is on the ground floor.
Hanif Khan has lost nearly 300 sofas and suites worth thousands. He tried to get insurance after he was last flooded in 2007, but had no luck. He thinks the government should intervene in cases like his.
I think it should be a responsibility of the government to build the flood zone nationally, make it legal for everybody to have the insurance, and for government to subsidise it. Otherwise, people's lives are at stake.
Next door, a second-hand car dealers managed to move most of their cars, but still lost 25 vehicles to the rapidly rising floods. While the cars were insured for the road, they weren't covered for flooding. The business has lost about £60,000 worth of stock.
There's a lot of loss, obviously, because we just started the business recently in July. It's
a blow, isn't it?
Yeah, it is, yes.
Meanwhile, damaged stock must be disposed of, but there's been very little help with that.
We've had nothing at all, and it's a week gone. So it's really tough at the minute.
You couldn't guess it, but Soy Soy Hair Salon had water up to its door handles a week ago. They hired their own tanker and worked non-stop to get back in business.
We've had absolutely no help, not even a phone call or anything. Everything that's been done in here has been done off our own backs. The council's not helped with anything whatsoever.
Rotherham Council says it will help when it can, but it's had to prioritise vulnerable residents and preventing worse flooding by deploying high-volume pumps, for example. It says this one saved hundreds of properties in Catcliffe.